Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Bitcoin. I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. So basically what's going on with Bitcoin, I'm going to share some news. I'm going to talk about the reasons why I think Bitcoin is still going to this target over here. We have a target on the Fib retracement that would be 120k Bitcoin, and we do have this target as well at $180,000, but that would be an overextension. My conservative bet would be $120,000 in December, and that is when I'm gonna start taking profits, guys, because there is a lot of Binance and Tether FUD, and that may ruin the bull market by the end of the year, and that may send us into that crypto winter. And you have to pay attention. Chico Crypto is a great guy. He's on YouTube. He does great videos. He does some nice deep dives into Tether and Binance, basically giving you some insight, not insight, but I would say some information that you wouldn't have known otherwise if you're not doing that good of research as he is. So Chico Crypto, check him out. But yeah, it seems like we're expecting some bad news in December, but right up until December, we are expecting a bull run, guys, and we have broken out of this bullish pattern over here. If I just remove these fib retracements, you can see that we were in this falling wedge. We broke out of it, and we have been bullish for the last 7 days. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the eighth green candle, so we are due for for a bit of a correction, guys. Don't panic if that happens. That doesn't mean we're going to zero. The bears aren't going to win. We're not going to zero no matter what. So this is the smaller time frame fib that I have for you. So this is basically from the top over here that we created on June 15th, and all the way to the bottom over here that we created. Let's see, that would be the 6th of the 22nd of June. And ever since we have bottomed out once more, but that bottom wasn't as deep as this one. So essentially we created a double bottom pattern over here. And just so you see it, this is the second bottom. How you measure it is basically, and this would be the neckline, obviously. So if we just bring that a little lower, we just this resistance is needed, but this would be the neckline. So from that neckline, okay, to the bottom of that move, and now you take out the neckline, and you have yourself a target over here at 43.5 K Bitcoin. But I don't think we're gonna go through that target because Bitcoin has already been overextended, and it just can't get through this resistance line. As you can see, we do have a resistance line over here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth touch. We can't get through it, so perhaps look for a rejection off of this level. So as you can see, we held the 0.236 as support, flipped the 0.382 as to support, flipped 0.5 to support, flipped 0.618 to support, flipped 0.7x6 to support, and now we're climbing back up. So potentially what can happen is just we keep on going up without stopping, but is that likely? Do you think that's going to happen? Obviously not. And I think we all know Bitcoin is due for some correction right now, because we need to retest some key levels of support. We are above the 20, we are above the 55, and we are above the 200 EMA on the daily charts. That is incredible, guys. That is just incredible. If we go to the weekly chart, by the way, we are above the 20 EMA as well. So all of these signs point towards the continuation of the bull market. Now, if we go to the monthly chart, and this is what I've been talking about recently, not recently, I've been talking about this for a couple of months, the monthly 20 EMA. And this is an important level right now. It sits at $27,843. Just a bit higher right now. Pretty much 28K. And we didn't dip that low, but we dipped wicked towards the 20 EMA. We never kissed it. We never bounced off of it. So potentially this may be a little bull trap that we're in right now. So you can expect a move towards the downside. If we hold key levels of support, then that would be great. So one key level of support on the daily chart would be the 200 EMA, which sits at $37,800. And that would be important to hold because that means that we can create this bullish cross with the 20 EMA and the 55 EMA and just let the EMAs catch up basically. So you have to keep that in mind. And yeah, we're getting very overextended. On the stock RSI, we have topped out. If we take a look at the MACD, then we are going, yep, we formed the bullish cross. We're getting very overextended on the MACD at the moment. And if we go to the RSI, we're sitting at 71 on the daily, which is a bit unhealthy. It's great to see the markets thriving right now, but let's hope that we can hold key levels of support. And I think coming back down to the 0.618 is what we are most likely to do. That is where the 55 EMA will be maybe tomorrow. Maybe we correct tomorrow. Maybe we keep going sideways for a bit and then break down to the 0.618. But I think this level, this 0.618, the golden ratio is going to be met if because we can't get through this level over here. As you can see, we can't get through $40,784. I mean, we did wick to 40K and $900, but the point is we have a strong resistance level over here, and we're gonna break down. So yeah, if we take a look at the second fib level over here, Fibonacci level 2 on the extension, that would be $54,000. So if everything goes well, we retest the 0.618, okay? We retest it, go sideways for a bit, and then keep slowly climbing, not getting overextended. We are potentially coming back to that level over there at $54,000. So that is our target from this pattern if we don't lose the 0.618, because if we do, then you potentially can add 0.5, which is at 35K, and that would be where the 20 EMA is, and that would still be healthy because we would be bouncing off the 20 EMA, but we're very overextended from it. We don't want to lose it as support, guys. That is very important because otherwise you might be coming back down to the 0.236 or the 0.382, and those are below 34K, and we don't want to see Bitcoin below 34K. So yeah, a lot of bullish news. I think Musk bought 300,000 square miles of land in Nevada to set up a mining facility, which is great. It is incredibly great. And all of these news, the Taproot upgrade, which I'm going to make a video on, I think in a week or two. The Bitcoin Taproot upgrade. We have the Gaugen mainnet for Cardano. We have the London hard fork for Ethereum, guys. So there's a lot of bullish news and bullish events that will send the markets towards these prices that we're targeting right now. But we do have this larger fib. As you can see, this is from the very bottom of the start of the bull run, which was in September last year. And that is where I started this fib. This was the low for me. And at the very top, that would be $64,500. So what ended up happening is we landed on the 0.382 on this big fib retracement. We held it as support, and now we've melted through the 0.5, and we want to hold it as support, as you can see. If we do hold it as support, that means we won't come back down to the 0.618 here on the smaller fib, but it would still be healthy because I think by that time we just can have the EMAs come closer and not be so overextended from each other. But as you can see, this $54,000 Bitcoin price is right where the 0.786 is on this larger fib. And this is a strong resistance level. As you can see, we have been going through it multiple times over here, but on the 4-hourly chart, I think it is a bit better. So you can see that we have been testing. Okay, we don't have that larger fib here. Okay, it doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to say is our target from this smaller fib is the 0.786 on this larger fib, which has that $120,000 price for Bitcoin, which I think is achievable. I think we're gonna get there by the end of the year. If not, then maybe early next year. But I think Binance and Tether may play a huge role in that. So yeah, Bitcoin is looking healthy. We just don't want to get too overextended, guys. Wait for a correction. If you want to buy any alts, just wait for a correction. Orion is just pumping like crazy today. Wait for a pullback on that if you want to buy in. I gave you some nice levels earlier today in the video. So if we go to the 4 hourly chart as well, I just want to show you some key levels over here. So we are overextended from the 4 hourly EMA. What may end up happening is we come back down to the 55 EMA, and that is almost where the 0.618 or the zero point 0.5 is. So if we lose the 0.618, we're coming back to the 0.5, and that is where the 55 EMA is, and that is still healthy. And you can see that the 20 EMA is starting to get vertical, which is unhealthy. You just tend to lose it as support when the price starts coming back down, so it's just not healthy. And obviously we still may come back down with Bitcoin all the way to that monthly 20 EMA, guys, and that is around $28,000 at this point, and today is July 28th. So this may be a little bull trap, guys. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we start moving in. We have a little correction to balance things out. We don't want to, be overextended from the EMAs, like I've said multiple times. So if you're looking to get into Bitcoin, $36,500 is a great place to buy. Either that, either the zero point 0.5. If we go any lower, then just wait for other confirmations. Because if we go lower, then I think we may be coming back down to the 0.382 and the 0.236. So overall, Amazon FUD, or not FUD, Amazon news are all over the place, guys. I'm sure you have heard it. Amazon, it was rumored that Amazon was going to allow crypto payments, but they are working on their own cryptocurrency, which is incredibly bullish for the market in general, guys. But regulations will start kicking in very soon, and that may have an effect on the markets. Obviously, it will. So yeah. So right now, effectively, you have to expect Bitcoin to roll over a bit, consolidate. That is when you can pick up some of your alts, and then hopefully we get the move to the upside. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Bitcoin, guys. We still have this $120,000 Bitcoin price that we're targeting. We're targeting $54,000, and we still have a couple of fib levels on the way to 54,000. This 1.618 at 49K, this 1.414 at 46,700, and 1.272 fib retracement level is at $44,800 per Bitcoin. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick little update. We have our target. We are on a journey basically, and it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride, but I think we're going to get there eventually, and that is when I'm going to start taking profits, when we start getting towards the 120,000 price of Bitcoin. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to catch you in the next video. Hopefully this was a bit useful for you. If not, well, then you can leave a dislike on the video. But thanks for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.